Hello everyone, Jeff here, and welcome back to some more Heroes of Hammerwatch 2. Today we're finally getting around to the wizard, and we're going to be playing with the Conjuration wizard, because I think it looks really cool. And we're not just any wizard, we're the Gizzard wizard, because I have the sense of humor of a child, even though I am a grown-ass man. Gear-wise, we're looking okay. It's a mix of stuff. We got some cooldown reduction, we've got some damage to bosses. Tried to get as much cast speed as I could and cooldown reduction, but I don't have much. We've got this weird combination of this lightning staff that has fire penetration on it, but also these gloves that have lightning damage and lightning damage pin, even though most of our stuff is going to be fire, which I'll show you. So this is our build right now. It is all into the conjurer stuff. So we have our animated sword and our Hydra, and then baseline everything else. So Hydra, if you haven't seen it, pretty cool. Very Diablo 2. So we're gonna do a full run because I haven't played much with this character. We're gonna Blessing of Wisdom, I think, is where I want to be. Love to be able to bring 2 blessings, but I guess we can't do that. Now for our weapon, for our upgrade here, I'm kind of torn because there's a lot of good stuff. Learning is obviously great, but we'll probably pick it up as we go. Spell cooldowns is nice, but probably not needed. I'm going to stick to fire. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to take Flame Blade, and we're going to see how strong this animated sword is. Now, as far as this stuff goes, do we think we're strong enough that I could just take the meta progression food? I think so. We are going to go for a full run today, so this video might be a little bit longer. Minus 10% damage take. Oh, no, that's the experience gain. I saw experience gain. I was like, yes, because that's the dash, but it's like, oh, wait, that's a negative. We don't want that. Spell crit, not really. Plus fire damage, but lower ice resistance is kind of interesting to me. I'll just have to be aware that our ice resistance is down. As far as that goes, I guess we take the iron gain too. We need that. And spells cost a little bit more mana is fine. This looks good. This looks like a good setup. And then for this, we're just gonna have the map explored so I can go a little bit faster. I'm not really worried about anything else, and I don't want to spend iron on it. So we go on our adventure. So we're gonna be zapping, and our sword is going to be hopefully just doing all of our work for us. Okay, I'm immediately seeing a problem with the sword. I'm gonna be honest, I've not tried this out. When the enemies were moving, it was missing. That is not good. Not good. What about the Hydra? Okay, the Hydra, on the other hand, is doing things. Wait, what's the right click for this? Oh, I forgot. We have lightning bolt on staff. Okay, yeah, the staffs are pretty neat in this game. I'm torn with weapons. I think some of them are great. Some of them feel kind of lackluster. Seems to be a heavy... you seem to be heavily incentivized to run shields. And I kind of hope that we get like a variation on shields. Like, I'd like to see like tower shields and small shields added, and then like keep the shields we currently have as just like medium ones. Because that way we could have like deck shields, and we could have like super high strength tanky shields that maybe like, I don't know, have some other purpose besides just defense. The sword feels underwhelming right now. Hydra feels incredible. So we'll have to see as these upgrades go how this character pans out. This is like, I think the closest you get to a summoner, straight up. You don't really want magic missiles. I don't think I care about fireball. I think we just want spell cooldowns so that we can cast. Well, no, it doesn't matter. You can't actually have 2 Hydras up at once, because if you do that, it resets it. So I guess that was kind of pointless. I mean, we do have fireball, which is a real, like, it's a real thing. That's pretty good. And we have enough stats that it kind of will carry us through this early part, so I can just use that. Did I miss the orb? I missed the orb. No, I just got this orb. I'm losing my mind. Never mind. Call me John Lovitz the way I am losing my mind. Well, that's not appropriate either. Holy moly, I'm off right now. It's fine. Let's just get out of this map. let's just get onto the second map. Lightning OP. Now we don't have to like go through all this super fast. Okay, sword deals more I mean, it's what we're doing. Like, whether the sword is good or not, we're going to push it. And we shall see how it progresses. The reason I'm not using a fire staff is because I do not have a good one. I just don't. And that's one of the things too, because I mean, I guess I could have bought a fire staff on one of my higher level characters and then transferred it over and then like double enchanted it and whatnot, but that's a lot of work. So I will say, splitting up all your characters like this is quite expensive gold wise. And because of that, it's kind of hard to focus on any one specific like character fully, because all the stuff in the town, like dash upgrades, healing potion upgrades, resistance, weapon power, spell power, all that stuff you upgrade. It costs money and resources, so when you're splitting it between what I'm doing with basically every class, it becomes a little bit harder. So, oh, Blessing of Wealth is fantastic. So yes, I'm gonna get the benefit of having the title bonuses for, like, you know, I think this character is 3 spell power per level for all my characters, which is really good. But also, it probably not as much, not as good as just focusing all my resources into a single character. I saw on the Discord that some people were like in their level 50 characters. Is like, wow, y'all been grinding. Who knows what New Game Plus they're up to. All right, Hydra's awesome. That's my early game thing. This doesn't matter. I just take something to sell, I guess. The right click on the lightning staff seems pretty good. If you go to like a attack build character, feels like it could be nice. We're just gonna keep walking though. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna do the totem boss. We're gonna do all the bosses and get all the power-ups we can on the way. 40 armor is an easy pick, and that's part of a set, so you don't have to really think about it. We will try and look out for hidden walls, although... Oh, look at that. Oh, well, that was very unrewarding. I feel like the Hydra is just gonna destroy bosses, but bosses aren't really the problem in this game, right? Like, it's the enemies. I guess maybe at higher difficulties they're the problem, but it can be a problem. I know in the patch notes they said that New game +5, the final boss, his like third phase got a buff, which honestly I haven't even felt like he had a third phase in regular. Also, only 1% of people who have the game have like beaten New Game Plus, so there's that too. Like, obviously I feel like I could have already got it if I was focused on a character, but so far the furthest I got New Game Plus was like just goofing around with my tyrant. But I think after this video, what I want to do is I want to do a ranger one. I don't know with what. I haven't really looked into ranger. I just got them to level 10. I was like, hey, that's not my thunder. What's going on? I want to get them to level 10, and then after that, we're gonna start pushing for New Game Plus. Yeah, you can take my stuff back. That's whatever. I don't really plan on dying here. I do have to be a little less careless. I did the Paladin run earlier today, so I'm doing this just a little bit after that, or several hours after that, but same day anyway. And the Paladin run, which you guys, if you watched it, was the video from yesterday, he just tore through everything. Changes damage to ice. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? We could get minor slow on Fireball. I would get rebounding missiles. Like, how much damage do these do? 50 damage. They rebound. They're cheap. You could spam it pretty hard. Okay, sure. I'll take magic missiles. That's fine. You know what would be cool? If there was a banish system for some of the skills, or, you know, some type of gear or, you know, meta progression that allows you to banish certain upgrades. I know I mentioned in like yesterday's video that I recorded today. It's gonna get a little confusing for me trying to keep up with that. That I do feel like there's a little lack of variety in some skills at certain times, but at the same time, right? Sometimes you get in these situations where none of the skills are really what you're shooting for. So the idea of switching it up would be pretty neat. Maybe that's just a feature that comes later on. And I really hope they're like of craving enchantment. Is that like life leech? That's life leech. I'm interested. I really hope they just go the route of like, hey, we're gonna patch up the game, keep fixing bugs, keep making sure everything's working well. Cool. We'll add a little bit of patch content or whatever, and then okay, here's a $10 DLC that is like a new map, right? Like the Dark Citadel is one mission, basically a new mission, and you know, however many new enemies come with that, plus like one new class, and then maybe some stuff to a couple existing classes or something like that. That's all. I don't think that's asking for too much, especially if you could, you know, I'd gladly pay like another $10 for something like that. Okay, we can magic missiles up, so we already have that. But we could also just get more barrier, which seems probably better. Yeah, I mean, when we're just standing still, or when the enemies are standing still, the stuff just wrecks. Oh man. So if you get the whole set, Dragon's Claw's better. But I think we take this one so that we can try and get the XP gain. Also, I think magic missiles is just really good skill. If you can get all the buffs to magic missiles, there's like a situation where you're just living a really good life. To that point, we will not be getting rid of it. I'll lose some wood and get 50 health and mana. And it's a set item. Seems nice. I will set down my Hydra, and it will do Hydra things. I feel like it's just gonna kill all the bosses, right? I don't know if you guys ever did this, but I was a huge fan of the Hydra Hell Mephisto farm. The river farm, whatever you want to call it, where you D2, you'd go to Act 2 Hell, or Act 3 Hell, and one of the problems with that build is, you know, there's resistances in that game, right? And early on, like, you don't have ways to circumvent it. But one of my favorite starting characters was the Hydra build, and you go to Mephisto, pull him, teleport back on the other side of the river and drop Hydras, and the Hydras would kill Mephisto for you, and you were completely safe in doing so, and it was just something very satisfying. You also had to like kite around the council if you accidentally aggroed the fire immunize. Oh, hey, look, I found another secret room. He's starting to see the Matrix. It's incredible. All right, let's progress. I did clear everything. Yeah. 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 All right, this is going to be interesting. This is what we're here for, right? Shenanigans. First, we're just going to get through these idiots. Cool. Now I'm going to drop this. Oh my god. Well. Well. Ooh. Ooh, plus 50 stone gain, minus 5% health. Oh, I'd use that all the time. We need so much stone. It's kind of awesome. Spell crit, spell damage. Yo. Look. If you're playing in a party and you need some extra damage, why not go full conjurer? Why not? This seems very powerful. In fact, I don't know how good it is, but it kind of feels like if you were to spec into just like the main couple, you know, the main two spells, ignore these things, and then upgrade your weapon skills, that could be interesting. Be careful about opening the map while enemies about. Again, we're not tanky. Just pull everyone to the Hydras. Now, some of the upgrades for the Hydras are like add an extra head and whatnot. Oh, I do like 20% more XP. Thank you, game. And also, take more iron gain. Burninate the countryside. Thank you. Thank you. More heads. Also, you have this arcane intellect, arcane weaponry. There's a transmutation wizard spec that I feel is like just like a fighter. So but also that one doesn't really buff arcane weaponry. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with that build. I'm curious. But it's cool that it exists. Oh, look at all these resources. Damn it. Okay. We'll go back over here. Sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you just have to. I am so glad this game came out. I'm so patiently awaiting the Act 3 of Death Must Die. And other games, which I will be covering soon. You know, some of the Bullet Heaven stuff I play. Jotun Slayer, Hordes of Hell. I've done like another run of it. I think that game's like perfectly fine, but without going into too much detail, it is not, it doesn't do anything exciting in the genre, you know? Which is it? I don't think all games need to be innovative to be good, right? Just make a good, concise game. Like, this game actually is a good example of that. It's not super innovative. It's just a wonderful amalgamation of a bunch of things with like a great grind and numbers go up. I do want to see some better equipment, some legendary equipment. I think it needs uniques, right? I think it needs uniques that affect skills. That's what I think. Normally, I will say, in ARPGs, I am against uniques that modify the way skills work because of all the time I've played like Diablo 3 and the significantly less time I've played Diablo 4. I don't think that's generally good. I think in this specific scenario here, it's a way to solve the roguelike bloat problem with choices without take the meta progression stuff. Yeah, it's a way to solve the problem of it sometimes feels like stuff's lacking, but what if, you know, okay, rebounding missiles 2 is great. For example, what if there was a staff or a chess piece that turned hydras to lightning? Okay, all of a sudden we could be a lightning wizard now, right? That's kind of cool. That's the type of stuff that I think would really put this game over the edge, if it isn't already. Like, it's already, like, seemed like it was doing real well in Steam charts. Obviously, like, straight up, guys, I'm getting more views on this game than I have in basically anything ever, which is awesome. Thank you. Like, consistency-wise, right? So I'll put up one video. Sometimes I get a lot, but multiple videos days in a row with over 10K views is a lot for my channel. So, first of all, appreciate, love all of you. You're wonderful. No, you're gorgeous. Something, Keanu Reeves. Everyone loves him. Fine. Where are the hidden doors? But yeah, normally that's... I think I've always typically played less popular games. Except for Brotato. But that's how I started the channel, so I was super tiny then, so that's kind of fair. It's just hard to bring myself back to Brotato. Ring of Recovery is good. Well, I'm just gonna take Gold Gain. And take Ring of Recovery. That's fine. I see it. The secret, okay, I figured it out, guys. The secret to finding the hidden walls is to use your eyes. Crazy, right? Okay, also, there's these. This is the second time I found these. And they're like the exact same. So it makes me think there's already some type of predetermined, like, unique style loot in here. It just doesn't have a tag, and also it scales to your level, right? So with that being the case, you know, if you throw out some type of like orange-ish colored gear here with unique affixes, I think that could be so freaking cool. I'm just gonna, we'll get our XP. Oh, it's some weird placement stuff going on with the Hydra for sure. Also, how is there no extended range buff for the Hydra? I don't really understand that one. So we got that, we got that, we got that. Yeah, we're good. We also have double rebound on this now. So magic missiles is a real skill. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're doing fine. Doot, doot. Doot, doot. I don't know why, but that makes me laugh so much, that meme video. I don't even know where it's from. Throwing stars, huh? Okay. So, current assessment. I don't think... Or at least, I can't tell yet if the sword is any good. I think the AI on it is to... Oh, I'm a murderer 4. Nice. I think the AI on it might be like a little low range. I feel like if it went a little further to go attack enemies, it would be better. Okay, we got a whole like whole freaking map to clear. Let's go get our trap stuff. Ow. How? That was me being extremely impatient, for the record. Venomous tome. Oh, see, and these tomes feel bad, I think. They should have more like passive spell casting effects. They should have like passive spell damage on it or something. Because there's really no reason to ever use a tome. Spell cooldowns. Interesting. I think we just take protective warding. I think that's the smart move. Our AoE seems totally fine. Like, just kind of funnel dudes into a corner. I guess there's a lot of cooldown stuff if you want to go for the evocation wizard and just go balls to the wall with meteors. You probably need a lot of mana for that though too. Hydra and hide is a perfectly legitimate strategy, let me tell you. Oh, a dragon's claw. Thanks, minions, for causing the trap to be active there. Oh, the downside of that one. Oh, I see the room. Oh, now we just set up? Yeah. Welcome to hell, friends. Good luck. All right, it's too cramped in there. Oh, what if I just set... what if I just set them right next to the turret? Yeah, that makes sense. They are expensive, and they do last... they last a while, but not being able to place multiple, not being able to... I don't know. It feels like if they're active, you should be able to recast them and be cheaper, but I don't know. Maybe that's too good. 10% spell damage. Ring of Resistances, like, it's fine. I'm just gonna pass. Oh, look at all these bones. It'd be a shame if we burned them all. What do we got down here? All right, so I believe I cleared the map, or everything worthwhile anyway. Okay, let's go kill Shadowface. And I'm just now realizing this build seems really bad for Shadowface. Not that that's a problem, because I think Shadowface is pretty easy. I guess we can spam Fireball. Never mind, we're not even on the... I legit thought that was Crypt too. Okay, well... Taking damage while having stacks of barrier ignites the air around you, dealing fire damage to nearby enemies. Maybe that's the answer. Since we have a lot of barrier synergy. Man, Hydra's crazy. I do love how many ways there are to play this. Like, we could have easily been in, like, full Fireball territory. I actually, like, doing this now, I think what I would do is, I would go Hydra plus Fireball. Ignore the, you know, the sword. It's fine, but nothing compared to Hydra. Fireball is your AoE clear. Hydra basically solos bosses. It seems like a really solid build. This is the joy of testing stuff, though. Oh, well. Well, I guess we're getting rid of the flame barrier shield thing, because you don't turn down Markham's wand, really, ever. Hold up. Is there a dash key that's... I'm confused. Wait a second. I don't know what happened. I guess I bumped my spacebar. Again, I'm on a new keyboard, so... I thought I had just pressed, like, in our comma when I was, like, closing the map. But... And dashed because of it, but I guess I was just me being silly. Oh! Oh, it was so perfect. I don't know how you're supposed to get back without getting touched on those, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna set down a Hydra there. I assume he's just gonna take care of all of our potential troubles. I wonder if I've walked past a wall yet. 100% damage. %100% damage is neat. Good luck. Hydra versus the world. What is... Oh, this one. Nice. Very nice. More meta progression. You love to see it, honestly. Oh, hey. Bird showed up. It's a decent amount of stuff to send back. I definitely started when I'm just goofing around now, just running by enemies to let them pile up. It seems like a much more effective way of playing. At this difficulty, anyway. I mean, also being able to dump a Hydra right in the middle of town seems pretty good. Wow. Did a lot. Already did the trade, right? Hold up. Let's look. Boss is here. I have not broken a door, secret wall anywhere, so we zoom and we search. If I were a secret wall, where would I be? Where would I be? I mean, honestly, I would be like down here. Right, god damn it. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Trixie. Lightning damage, lightning penetration. Staff. Isn't that literally what I'm wearing? No, fire. Oh, no, it's actually quite different. This is extra damage. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. And we don't need more potions. Okay, I expect this to be handled. I guess we just set the Hydra right here and just like, have fun, buddy. It's definitely the worst Hydra fight, for sure. Every other boss is like straight up just gonna be a victim. Oh, we have level 2 rebounding missiles. It's actually kind of crazy. Also, this specific staff is pretty good at dealing with a bunch of weak enemies. Even if I haven't invested too much into it. So I gotta say, has anyone done this and not killed the guys who are like channeling into him? Does it make him weaker or something? Does it? Because it kind of feels like he takes damage just from killing all the dudes, not from killing those guys. So I'm wondering, is it actually a situation where like he just has like more abilities or something if you don't take out the cultists? Yeah, sword kind of sucks. That's where I'm at. It just doesn't hit. I don't think it sucks. I think it's like I think it's got a targeting issue. All right, I'll use the potion. Fine. I fully expect this to be the hardest fight of the run, if that makes sense. I mean, it shouldn't be, but I feel like it will be. Dash charge. Okay. Blackjack. Okay, those were not things I was after, but that's okay. Okay, let's look at the map real quick to see if there's any. Well, okay. Basically, the whole point of looking at the map and having it uncovered is to decide, is there any like section of the map that I just want to completely avoid, right? Because sometimes you just don't need to clear the whole thing. On tankier characters, I feel like you could just run through and it doesn't matter. I like to get through that trap that way. I'm just throwing stars. Wait, how does that work with... Ew, it doesn't work because it's channeled. Oh no. Well, maybe if it hits enemies? Maybe? We're gonna have to see. No, it's definitely on number of clicks. Well, throwing stars is completely useless on this character. Or with this weapon, not this character. That's important distinction. But it is what it is. You know what? Screw you, plants. Silken garb of dashing. Let's go up here. Hello, friends. I'm just gonna keep running around. Elites drop gold, we love it. Enchantment lethal. I assume that's gonna be crit damage, huh? You have to imagine that's lethal as crit damage. Extra XP. I mean, we could have made Fireball better and gotten stronger, but I like meta progression. We shall be the highest of wizards. Also, I've noticed the secret rooms seem to only spawn in the hallways, like right here. They don't seem to spawn in rooms. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, magic missiles. Yo, magic missile, pretty good. Pretty good. When you already have magic missiles, you just like add another missile. It doesn't, I don't think it scales, does it? Does the base damage scale like our stuff? Obviously not the same, but I guess the words that I'm trying to spew from my mouth are, does spell damage increase the damage of magic missile? That is what I'm trying to say. Ocean charge. Nice. 100% damage. Well, we're just gonna take that into the next floor here. You don't need points in the fireball for it to be good when you're doing double damage. Markham's. That's the 3-piece. And 10% spell damage. All right. The full run here is becoming quite good. What do we have from our friend? I think it's a pretty easy extra armor thorns, because if you get to 15% parry, that's a big deal. I'm not saying we will, and if we don't, then maybe the insect one would have been better, but we're just like not doing poison damage ever in any reality, so I think on average that choice is going to end up being better, which is really all you can go for, right? You go for the choice that's most likely going to be the best for you. Okay, so this part is, yeah, sword is really, I'm very disappointed. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. These gloves, on the other hand, make me want to make lightning character. Well, I could get magic missile barrage, but let's be honest. We're gonna get more head. You can't say no to more head. You just can't. Fact of life. Everyone knows. Boys, you know. Spell hits have a chance to stun. That's pretty good. Fire penetration. Well, that's better. I might actually take this gem and try and get the full gem set. Over a chance to stun on spell hits. Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. Go for the greediness. I mean, also just having resistances, pretty good, pretty useful. The grand scheme of everything. Meanwhile, this guy's offering us bullshit. No. I mean, I guess you could think about this one if you wanted, but no. Okay, so I have not found the hidden room yet. So let's take a moment to assess the situation. We do have this. Oh, we got 2 areas over here to go to. Just go back towards that. If I happen to see it, I see it. I don't think I missed it, but it's possible I did. Elite 6. More stat points. Thank you. Wow. Immediately rewarded. That is, in fact, the whole set, right? Yep, 20% to all resistances. What are our resistances? They're not the worst. We'll say that. They're not the worst. They're not the best, but they certainly could be a whole lot worse. All right, what's in the chest? I almost got hit there. Assassin's Mask isn't terrible. As I said before, I kind of like skipping stuff, if you can. That's cool. Okay, it looks like we... Damn plants. It looks like I did clear, like, the room now. So where is the little gray triangle that's going to tell us on the map where the hidden room? Where is it? Where is it? I'm sure someone's already seen it. I zoom in. Boss. Room. No. 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 You would think somewhere on the highway. Hallway, not high. Whatever. Hallway, highway and hallways are basically just the same. Just one's inside, one's outside. Maybe I have not gotten close enough to actually see it yet. A real dilemma, I would say. I'm gonna take one more quick look here. Motherfucker. Okay, there it is. There it is. It's always there. I'm just blind. I'm just blind. How much yelling at there? Okay. Tell me this. Ooh. 20% XP gain? Do I dare? I mean, I think I just do it. More armor. More spell crit? Sure. So tell me, how fast did you guys actually see the hidden room? Like, how long was it, the difference between me me finding it and you guys seeing it? All right, we're about to witness a great murder. A truly horrible thing. One cast. That was one cast. Hydra is insane. Okay, there's nothing, that's nothing in there, whatever. All right, what do we get? Weapon speed, sure. Fire wand, okay. To the barracks. I don't like this trap. I think this is like one of the more dangerous trap rooms. And I think that's one of the better skills, or one of the better items. Chance to get more potions is a crazy ability. So I do say this is the part of the game where it actually gets, I don't want to say difficult, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is where it gets difficult. Like a New Game Plus, this is where you actually have to start trying. On this mode, this is where you have to start trying. Enemies start doing more damage. It's just, this is like the true checkpoint of the game. And I think it's just the enemy output. It's a very noticeable spike in difficulty prior to this. I will be patient, he says, while doing the least patient method to get out of there. Casting a spell launches fire. That's really good. Lifestone. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna take Mana Stone and Lifestone. If you're gonna offer me the whole set together. Oh, that's another thing this game could add. Just more set stuff. Man, why is this game so good? Why has it got so many good things already built in? This is essentially, this is like modern day Gauntlet, exactly how I would want it to be, basically. Take this base, flood it with more content. There's really not much that needs to be changed. All right, where are we going? There's, oh, I gotta go way back over there. And then down the side. Okay, so maybe it's just a full loop around, and we don't even have to fight most of the dudes. Well, instead I went through the, whatever, it's fine. Oh, we leveled. I guess we'll get some money while we're here. And wood. And wood. I mean, I could be spamming magic missiles too, but it will really, really drain the mana. Meanwhile, I think Hydra is the most, like, mana efficient damage there is. You know what? Sword, you're capped out. Flame Blade is capped out. What can you do? And the truth is, it's just really not doing anything. Like, At that point, it was just a matter of taking it to see if it made much of a difference. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Hold up. After I kill these guys, I'm gonna take a look at the skill. Maybe it scales off of weapon damage. Maybe that's why it's not good. Nope, it has a base damage. Eh. It does do physical... Well, wait. It does do physical damage. The fire part does fire damage, right? So... I don't know. I think it's just bad. I think the tracking on it is just not very good, and that makes it not very good. It is completely free. So I guess that counts for something, right? Like, it is completely passive. However... having something else passive probably more exciting. I don't know. I think an improvement would be, instead of the sword, you just had like a familiar of some kind that maybe attacked in the direction you were attacking. Sure. I've definitely died to these blades before, though. Just going for a skip, not being careful. So I was a little hesitant there. Just a wee bit hesitant. There's enough enemies for these to bounce off of. They do a lot of damage, even though they're rank 1. Ow. Alright. We did it. Got our stuff. Leveled up. Go to the next floor. That's a pyre, huh? I don't have no shadow curse. Whoop. I don't know what better way you're supposed to do that one. Give me... sure. Give me gold gain, I guess. And then I'm gonna go up. Yeah, I like Fireball more than Magic Missile. I like Hydra more than Sword. Oh, I do love Scroll of Meteor. That's a good one. Hey guys, come meet my friend. So much damage. And it lasts so long. Okay, so I already got the room here. Wow, our XP gain is actually crazy too. I guess like all the stacking XP gain buffs are really paying off, but man, we're leveling like crazy. Money. I really need to be picking up all these gold piles. I just said I've been having money problems, so let's make an effort to not be so lazy. Be a little bit lazy, but not so lazy. Zap. Yeah, all of the skills we haven't focused on are falling off a little bit now. All right, where... Up through here, around, we get our skill point. There's loot down here. Yeah. Even though the XP gain is great,
I do not feel the need to kill every single monster on a map. Don't. I will, especially if it's out of spite. Like, if I need to get revenge, oh man, I will slaughter the whole group of them. But, you know, if I'm just trying to get to my destination. It's funny, you can just put the Hydra down and run around. It does seem to be the most effective strategy. Well, guess I'll take Fireball up. I don't really know what we're doing at this point. All right, let's pick up the gold. Enemy's drop of gold is nice. Lots of gold. We need it. I will pick my potion up. Again, I don't think the Harbingers of Darkness really have a chance against us. Well, more specifically, our Hydra friend. I suspect they just die. Yeah, Fireball getting an extra range makes it just so good. Or the extra AoE. Magic missiles fails in comparison. That's okay. This is all part of the learning process. This is like the starting game, right? New game plus is when you have some idea of what you really want to do. That was, I'm gonna be honest, that was fairly poorly executed on my part. That is the way you're supposed to run through that. All right. All right. Oh, not done. Still more dudes. This should be free. I fully expect this to be just the easiest thing in the world, but we'll see. We'll see. We definitely want them to stand together, so I'm gonna drop it over by this guy, right? Oh, also magic missile is gonna ricochet. Yeah. That was what we expected. Ooh, Arachnoid Legacy is really good, actually. It kind of, you know, it gives us a pseudo tank, right? This like Hydra might be the boss killer. That's what I'm seeing. More cast speed. You throw the fireball in the room, drop the Hydra, and say have fun. Spending 50 mana restores the dash. That one's also pretty decent. We'll grab our skill. Probably a good idea. Magic missile fires more. As long as you have stacks of barrier, you have increased armor and ice resistance. Well, that's gonna be better, let's be honest. Oh, I guess we didn't need that. I guess we didn't really need the mana gem, huh? Our staff sucks. It was cool earlier, now it doesn't do anything. Fight by the Hydra. Always fight by the Hydra. It lasts so long. It's so efficient. Oh, nice. A boatload of resources. I guess magic missile is totally fine too when we have double bouncing. Although it really sucked my mana right there. And oddly, not really a way to get more mana, it feels like, with this, with the Conjurer. Not that you necessarily need it. Man, I'd love to have a DPS meter at the end of the run to tell me which skills are the most. I am running in here all willy-nilly for a 550 gold item. But it also kind of just like pulled them together. It wasn't so bad. Just want to take care of the big guys, yeah. Like, just like that, actually. Hello, friends. Join me on my crusade. They really should stay down, like... I don't know what they think is happening here, but... doesn't seem good for them. And another level. And a Jumanji game board. Perfect. The idea of Jumanji is so horrifying, right? You're just playing a game and all of a sudden the shit comes to life. It's like... all these animals and things. Not great. But what if you're playing, like, Call of Cthulhu? Or... I don't know. Some D&D campaign. Like, some things can go real bad real quick. Don't mess with haunted board games, I say. Okay. I know we've been over this. But am I blind? We zoom in a little bit further. Where's hidden door? Where's hidden room? Not there. It should be on a straightaway somewhere. With room to, you know, literally have a room. I don't see anything. I really don't see anything. Am I? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna walk towards the exit, and if we find it, we find it, right? Because I feel like, hear me out. I feel like it should be like right over here. Or right over here. but I don't see it. And then if it's not over there, then somewhere else, man. Okay, I'm gonna check this room. Maybe it's at the bottom of this room. No, but there was a pile of gold, so that's okay. Not over here? Oh well. I'm not gonna spend forever looking for one secret room, but gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, am I frustrated I couldn't find it. One of these videos, you're going to see me just like get so frustrated not be able to find the room. I'm just going to cut ahead and be like, I just searched for 15 minutes, checking the entire floor, and I found the room. It was right here, right where I was standing, but I couldn't see. Because I have the stupids. Yeah, this is fine. Moonstone Pendant's awesome. I also like the idea of just funneling a bunch of enemies into this room. Like, have fun, dudes. I have no mana. I had mana. I had no mana. Oh, then we leveled up, so it didn't really matter. I'll be damned if I don't find the secret room in this map. Speaking of which, where am I going? I should have been going the other way. Right, because where is skill thing? Gotta go there. Oh, I gotta go here. Let's go down. And just go crazy with it. Oh, this isn't even the right way. It's fine. It is fine. We go back, we go around. And now we go down here and pull as many guys as we can into the same room. Hey, did you guys hear about that girl who was like trying to sleep with 1,000 dudes in 12 hours? Like, you know, issues aside about whatever you feel about that as far as like what's wrong with a person, right? Logistically, that just doesn't work, right? Like, no pun intended, but you're stretching the time to its very, very absolute limit. Also, that's a wild like Guinness World Record to try and set. It's just like, I'm pretty like sex positive as far as like sex workers and what that, like all that stuff, whatever. But this one might be going a tad too far. Still, I mean, I understand it's a publicity stunt, right? Can't wait to sign up for that OnlyFans to the girl who slept with 1,000 dudes in 12 hours. It'd be like looking into a black hole. Okay, I'll stop. Hey, do we just send back $35,000? That's pretty good. Where is skill? Is it up here? No, it's right there. Oh my gosh. Guys, I think what I've learned is I'm really bad at looking at like symbols on maps. That's where I'm at here. It's like really, really bad. Barrier frost shell, probably the choice. Like getting the big armor boost is a relevant thing, right? Money. Money, 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 money. Life really is just a reality TV show, huh? Sometimes it feels like we're all just part of the Truman Show, except it's our whole species. I mean, I guess that means aliens are real, right? Also, isn't that the plot of like the first episode of Rick and Morty, or the third or something like that? And many other shows while I'm at it. All right, let's go. The Serpents of Demise. See, here's the thing. I think my serpents are better than their serpents. Also, there's 3. They have 3 serpents. I've got 5 serpents. Or my serpent has 5 heads. I don't. Now, I do have to set it up where he spawns. So, like, he's here. So now I gotta drop it there. Right, but, yeah. That was a fight. That was a real boss fight. Oh, Caltrops, good. Scroll Earthquake's good. A lethal Dirk of Sundering. Lethal is in fact crit damage. Armor pen. Weird because it's an int weapon. For sure. All right, let's be careful here. I would hate to lose a run into Dark Halls. We really don't want to do that. Yeah, Wizard does suffer from mana problems, for sure. If you spam Magic Missile. A lot of bullshit going on right now. Whole lot of bullshit. Oh, this is a tiny little dark room. I don't like it. Get me out of here. I'm claustrophobic in that shit. Another one? Yeah, no thank you to that. You know, I haven't looked at it either. Does anyone know about the resistances of these enemies? Because I'm going to assume that the fire elementals resist fire and so on and so on. With all these, like, different types. Also, can we talk about how this game got dashing right and just letting you go through enemies while Path of Exile 2? Which, don't get me wrong, I do love that game quite a bit, but I just know it's not ready. Made it extremely difficult and frustrating to dash through enemies. Ooh. Oh, hold up. Hold up. That... That drink might enable some berserker shenanigans, I feel like. All right, I'm gonna lame this out a little bit since we're low. Hey, a secret room. Again, boss isn't the problem. We could probably just sprint towards the boss. Oh. I almost did a massive whoopsie there. Brother in Christ. There's a lot of damage going on. I do think this being a channeling weapon is probably worse too. All right, what are we looking at here? We got potions. We got everything's just at the top. This is a heavily top-loaded map. I'm gonna avoid those guys if possible. There are 2 secret rooms here, and if we find the other one, we find the other one. I'm not gonna like freak out about it. Oh, cool, we found the other one. No, come back to the Hydra. Come back. That should help. That should help our mana problems significantly, actually. Because basically it'll mean we end every fight with enough mana to cast a new Hydra. So that's big. Get magic missiled, idiots. Idiots, what are you doing here? How are you surviving in this terrible land? Also, I don't want to spend too much money because I want to bring some of this back. So I'm going to take this for the health gain. And I'm going to take this for the movement speed. It's going to be cheap. Let's avoid. We do have Assassin's Mask, so that's nice. Arcane League 3. Did this hit level 20? No. Wait, what did I just get? Yeah, level 20. I thought there was an achievement for level 20 with the classes. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have been mistaken. Oh, you know what? I want these. I want the piles of gold in the room. And all the extra XP. I want it all. Let's enjoy our loot that we've earned by getting here. I think that's one thing I did in the last couple of videos that I would not recommend. Kind of like rushing through this area. You get so much gold and XP here that you should probably, if you can, full clear it. If you're struggling with like all the enemies and you think you can just kill the boss easy, you know, do that, right? Don't die over it, but if you're feeling strong, like after I got that mana gem, it kind of changed everything. Now I can just spam my abilities freely and there's really no repercussions to anything. What if you could bring a trinket into the fights? You know? Not into the fight, into the runs. What if you could like bring a single trinket? I wonder if that's mechanically put into the game in some way. Again, everything that I'm like speculating here, my meta progression is not maxed out, so I don't know what what the future holds here. I know I am gonna be a little extra cautious because I've never felt more confident that the boss will just die to us. And it's funny too because we've wasted like legit so many talent points on the sword. I'm gonna... Yeah. Gotta keep moving it. We get hit by everything. Nice. Wait, is my XP not moving anymore? Oh, I'm level capped. Shit. I forgot. You have to... The level cap's at 20 until you win. Oh, no. All right, well, let's just get the hell out of here then. I totally forgot about that. All right. Oh, I guess you can't just skip to the boss. You do have to actually clear the enemies, huh? Somewhat. All right, Dark Avatar. Or Dark Hall's Avatar, if that is your real name. He doesn't feel like a final boss. I'm gonna be honest. He feels like the defender of the final evil wizard boss. Also, that was a fast phase one. Now, these enemies do suck, straight up. But how do we handle those? We just, we walk around. We walk around. And as soon as the avatar comes back, he dies. But who is he the avatar of, right? We have more lore. We have more story to come out. More stuff. I assume they're just reusing assets from the Hammerwatch 2 game, so I wonder how much content that game had. Because that like is going to directly impact how much this they have to pull from and not make like new assets and stuff, which is very expensive and time consuming when you start like looking into like indie dev stuff. I almost died there because I like didn't heal. All right, so it takes 2 hydras to kill, well, I guess 3 to kill the avatar there. Scorching War Mace, a disarming, and an astute. And again, this would be the spot where you can have like a little bit rarer items, I think. But wow. Conjuration wizard, huh? How about that? You know what? The game does have a thing that shows you how much damage everything does. I didn't even realize. I totally forgot. So Animated Sword did do 278k. However, it was active the entire time. I put a ton of points into it. Lightning Beam did close to that much. I would say yeah. Wow, I totally forgot that was there. So let me look at the skill tree real quick. So if I was like respecking, right? I think with 30 points to spend, that's crazy. I think I take all the points out of Animated Sword. I think you get like a base one and that's fine, and it can do its thing at base. I think you dump the rest into Fireball and then alternate getting these up, and you lean into Fireball Hydra. That's how I would play Conjurer. You know, do these as much as you can, then this. And then, like, attune trinkets so that you get more benefits from them as best you can. That is my assessment after doing a run with it. I do think it's very powerful, though. All right, let's look at meta progression. Unlocks rare trinket attunements. Architect goes up. We could upgrade the guild hall. I think we should just upgrade the other stuff first, though. Let's go architect to 2. Let's go apothecary to 3. And let's see what if that unlocked anything.
So I think for the next, like I said, for the next video, we're going to be doing a Ranger, first Ranger run, and then we're moving on to New Game Plus. This probably just unlocked higher tiers of these, huh? Like the upper end is higher. It's fine. I'm not going to spend it on a wizard yet before I decide what we're doing. And then, oh yeah, the other one, we check that by going to the actual start of the run. So if we go to Architect, oh my goodness. Travel quickly between points of interest. Does that include things we haven't done yet? Material Mania. Replace trinket chests with resource caches and experience scrolls with materials. Reduce time to revive other players to 0. Higher chances of finding a treasury. Higher chance of the pyre. What's the mult? 10%? I don't know what that is. So if I farsight, but then what if I also material mania? That's 25%. Is it like an extra cost? It is. So this is an extra cost the more you put on it. Waygates is super interesting to me. Material mania, I'm not sure about. I guess if you're like super strong, you do a new game, or you do New Game Plus 0 with Material Mania on. Take your Paladin or Warrior or something, you just clear through. Very cool. And I think you can upgrade. I'm pretty sure you can upgrade it again, but I don't know if I have the points to do that. Let me check real quick before we end the video. Again, if you like this, don't forget to do the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Really appreciate it. Nope, we have to get all this. So I need a lot of stone. So much stone. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Ranger next. Let me know what Ranger you guys want to see. I am currently of the opinion that either Windweaver, or not Windweaver, Warden with Windweaver and Beastmaster look the most interesting. Marksman is maybe good. However, this archery buff that like reduced boost speed penalty from bows doesn't even exist anymore. And well, for short bows. And I mean, Rain of Arrows does look good, but it has a long cooldown. So I don't know. All of these look sick and I'm down for it. So you guys let me know. Beastmaster, Warden, Marksman. I'd cool with all of them. I think this character is pretty cool. But yeah. See you next time. Jeff out. Bye.